You ever meet the motherfuckers that want to have they want to do an English demonstration in front of people?
All the time, bro.
The time. I call them.
I get that all the time.
I call them Eigo-Hoes. Eigo-Hoes. Some of the Eigo-Hoes really, actually, the women really give a pussy to get that shit. Yeah.
I get that all the time.
Like I said, them niggas do not fuck with me because, like I said, you just do that kind of shit, and the conversation will go the way they want it to go. And because they're off code. If they come up and, hi, oh, where are you from? And all that shit. Right. If you don't smile and look like semi pissed off and just look at them, like, you know, like, and then look at them like they're weird. From that look, the other Japanese people, you'll notice they'll start looking at him.
Start looking at them.
They'll start looking at him. And then and if you keep it on that nigga will dead all that shit. And walk away.
Okay. I see.
If it doesn't work, then do the Korean thing or Chinese.
What they do?
Yeah, like oh, you're like yo. Oh, so how long? Like when they ask you, how long you been here? How long you been here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Japanese. Nah, nigga, you clearly from China.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
You look like you're from Thailand or something. I got a friend from Thailand. You're from Thailand. Yeah, man, you're from Thailand, man. Yo, man, I really like that. You know, you start saying some food, you know, and they're gonna be like, oh hell no, because if even one person thinks that I'm Korean,
right, they get offended. They get offended, and
not only offended, it's gonna affect their status.
Right.
And they're gonna dead all that shit because they're doing it for entertainment. They're doing it. They're trying to get their pressure off, the stress. Mm-hmm. And by doing it now, they've incurred more stress.
More trying to blow up.
That's like a turnover in sports. You know what I mean? You don't get the point. You didn't score that point, and they scored on you. You know what I'm saying? That's like doubly wrong. Like, oh hell no.
It's damn, son. I mean, so basically, it's all about the show. It's about the show.
You control the show. Control. Don't be part of the show. It's always your show. Mm-hmm. You know, nigga. Like, you want a show, nigga? Okay, we gonna put a show on, but it ain't gonna be the show you wanted to put on.
Let's go.
And as soon as they catch wind, this is going out of control.
Right, just because you telling me this, I don't probably tomorrow.
It makes sense, right? Because just your experience, you've been here long enough. It's adding up. So you put this shit into motion, and please, within the next month, man, before you roll out, man.
Yeah,
let me know how it goes, man.
I know I'm getting searched. I already know. I got a couple DJ gigs anyway. I already know it's coming.
when they come and ask you, I'm telling you, the main thing you got to do is you got to act surprised. Don't understand. When they say body search, see, if you understand that means he be getting searched a lot. Who he's looking for? No, you act like what are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
You act like whoever the respected Japanese guy. I'm telling you, man, you need to go somewhere, somebody you come across a lot, and you need to pinpoint that dude and watch his mannerisms, watch how people, how they respond to him, and how he responds to them. And when you get in any kind of adverse situation, you imitate that motherfucker to the best of your ability, but you don't speak Japanese. Don't speak Japanese. You know what I'm saying? Unless, or if it's the police, don't speak Japanese.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's a Japanese dude, no, by all means, then you do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, because if you can speak Keigo, if you know what Keigo is, right?
Yeah. But I mean.
Yeah, even if they come up that Gaijin, I call it the Gaijin Interview. When they come up and try to interview you, or where you from? If you start speaking Keigo to them, they'll stop. They'll stop because you are being more Japanese than them.
Too much.
Yeah.
No, too much.
Yeah, because you took, when Japanese meet someone they don't know, they switch into Keigo.
Why they do that?
Because they don't know them. Like, I know people who have known, like they might have their kids go to the same school, or they're in the same group. They've been seeing each other regularly for 20 years, and they still speak Keigo to each other.
Damn.
They never cross that boundary. So that when Japanese people, when they talk to anyone they don't know, they switch into the most polite version. They can't help it. So if someone comes up that doesn't know you, especially if you assert, we don't know each other, right? If they say, yeah, and then you start speaking Keigo, and they're speaking English, they are the Gaijin. And that's why I'm telling you, Gaijin ain't got nothing to do with you unless you believe it does.
All right, okay.
And if you act like a Gaijin, you're done. But
definitely get treated like a Gaijin.
Yeah, but if they're speaking English,
they're gonna treat me like a Gaijin, so I'm gonna act like a Gaijin. That's how
I
always.
Right, yeah, you gonna go with it. Fuck it. Yeah. And I hear you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to tell you, I've tested this. This is tried and tested, not just for me. My, other brothers and sisters. I've been, by word of mouth. I've never written it down.
I seen, man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Now I got a new perspective on this whole thing. I mean, now I got a new perspective now.
And I want to encourage you, man.
Man, if you wouldn't, I don't know. I was about here. The next time, bruh. I don't know, because even this time, even though because I'm getting older, I'm getting wiser. I gotta know that I gotta control my anger in certain situations. You know what I mean? But looking at shit back home and then dealing with the shit over here and having that all soak into one mind is just like, yo, I'm tired. No, I am the original man. I am the guy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come for me, cream and company. I know all this nonsense and stuff is like.
And that's why they come at you at the end of the day. That's why they come at you. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm like here. You know what I mean? I'm like here. So now that you even giving me this information, I have a reason. I have an opportunity, and I have a different light, different perspective of how to carry the situation. Because at the end of the day, with my ego too, I want to be able to get out of the situation knowing that I handled it in the best way. Without myself looking bad. Without myself looking bad to Japanese people. You know what I mean? So and this knowledge that you're giving me, I know it's the best way. It's the best way because I feel my dignity and ain't nobody gotta get hurt. And they lose their little pride and they carry on. Then there will be more second chance about the next one that come up. You know what I mean? So
here's another one, man. The police come up. When they come up, especially if they try to touch you, right? Look at them surprised. Take us.
The young ones. The young ones behind that little.
Yeah.
They chest.
Yeah. They try to prove something. And step back, have a blank face, really look like and like if you're the cop, I'm like take a step back and do this.
Yeah.
Look around, and point at your nose. That's what they do, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody can see that. And they're looking at he clearly is not a criminal. If you look like you're just look totally like you're surprised, like you me?
Like me? Are you
serious? And take a step back, why are you touching me? Because the Japanese are not allowed to touch each other. Ain't no hugs and on that bullshit. Touching you went off code, B. You're off code. That's what I'm trying to. You're trying to show everybody he's off code. He's off code.
Oh, right.
He's off code. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And that's you take a step back and look at him real surprised. Take a step back, look around at other people, and then point and do this. Right there, he's gonna be put off because that you're doing Japanese shit. You're the Japanese person and he's the foreigner. He broke. You're not supposed to come and talk to me. There's no probable cause. Like you said, if there was probable cause, then it'd be different. But there's no probable cause. I'm just walking down the street like everybody else.
Right.
You gonna come up here and do that shit? Nah, nigga, we gonna clown you. We gonna clown you for this.
Okay.
And you do that shit, and then as soon as they start talking, you break into that he's a joke laugh, not laugh like you're mad. Right. Oh, this is amusing.
Yeah. I get
a child. This is a child coming up and talking to me.
Yeah.
Like that. That laugh right there. That's it right there. Oh, okay. I'm really sorry, but no, you, my bag. That's a little bit strange. Even do it if you're doing it in English. The way Japanese, I don't know. That's a little bit strange. All that shit. Japanese understand that body language.
Right. Because they do it.
Right. That speaks volumes to them. You could not be a criminal. You know that much about Japanese code. Like I'm telling you, man. Like I said, I haven't been searched in over a decade.
Damn.
I rarely get stopped.
That is crazy.
Rarely get stopped.
Especially with dreadlocks.
Right?
So
rarely get stopped.
Must be the secret code.
Yo, last year, I remember I went to this dude, he's a DJ, he invited me to a Halloween party. And I went to the party, and it's all foreigners, you know what I'm saying? And I'm outside the party, and I'm texting him, I'm like, I ain't paying to get in this moment. Yo, you come to the store, you know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for him, and this is one of them places where it's like a lot of different restaurants and shops all in the same building.
Okay.
So I'm outside where the party is, the bar, but there's a hallway, there's restaurants behind me. And when I'm sitting here trying to text my man, and this Japanese dude come and pushes me out the way. He doesn't push me, he doesn't shove me, but he puts his hand on me and moves me, right? And I instantly was like, hold up, motherfucker. But I caught myself. I was like, because the reason it really caught me off guard is because this never happens to me anymore, right? But I was like, oh, I'm at a Gaijin event. You mistook me for a Gaijin. I get it because I'm at this event. I'm hanging outside. Japanese don't do shit like that.
Yeah.
And I quickly dismissed that shit because I was like, this is an aberration because I never do this shit. But I was like, I know why that happened. And because of what I know, I should have never been caught like that. So,
do they do that to Gaijin? They have that.
Well, what it was, okay, I didn't finish the story. What it was is he worked at the restaurant, and he had a bunch of, like, you could tell these were some rich niggas, some rich motherfuckers that were at his restaurant, and he was clearing away for them. Because they knew that the Halloween Gaijin party was outside. There's a lot of drunk people, so he's walking them out to the sidewalk, out to their taxi, whatever, and he moved me up. But he would do that to a young Japanese, whatever. Maybe he would. But I knew when I looked around, I was like, oh, and hey, I think he's not. That shit is wrong. He shouldn't be putting his hands on me. But I realized I was off code. And I know better than to be caught like that. So I chalked it up. For myself. I was like, nigga, don't get caught like that again. I'm to the point where I'm not even used to that shit no more.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? I'm like, that shit surprised me. If someone comes up and speaks to me in English, all that shit, if I'm not with someone that doesn't look Japanese, I'm surprised now it's been so long. Damn. Like, that shit never happens to me, B.
Damn, so you really been tapping in with this, huh?
Yo,
when you think about releasing this book, though?
It's just, like I said, I got to get an editor, man. I'm looking at by the new year.
Okay.
At the late. I think I might get it might get out earlier. It just depends on I got a couple more sections I got to put in there because I had written a bunch of blogs. You go to afroasiatic.jp.
Okay.
You can see the blogs, and most of those blogs.
Send me that link.
Okay.
Check it out.
There's two different blogs. The one that's going to appear to you is the one I'm taking most of the book from, and it's called Nippon Series.
Okay.
www.afroasiatic.jp.
Okay, I'm on it now.
Yeah.
I'm on it now.
Yeah, I haven't written on it in a minute because I stopped because I'm writing the book now. Because that's really what the whole basis of that was. I'm taking most of them and I'm condensing and I'm editing it and I'm adding to it. So a lot of the stuff you can get there, like the Yamato Code, all that stuff I've been talking about, you can read a lot of that there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, before the book comes out, that's maybe 70% of the book, 65-70% of the book.
Right.
But there's gems in there. My brother. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. And the biggest thing is just what I'm getting from you is it's always good. Anywhere you go in the world now, everywhere you go in the world now, I see that you gotta learn the culture to the best way it fits you. So I'm actually about to go to West Africa when I'm leaving Japan. I'm going to West Africa.
Good. Where are you going?
I'm going to Nigeria and Ghana.
Okay. All right.
So it's gonna be my first time in Africa. You know, whole new experience. They got a whole new culture. It's gonna be black. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, everything will be different. Now with this, you giving me this whole perspective about just adapting.
Yeah.
I see now I gotta figure out, I gotta learn the culture and fit into the best way it makes me feel good and comfortable. Yeah, and I never had that thought until speaking with you now. Right. Now it's like, all right. For me, it's always been learning the culture, and I love it a little bit. I know how to do the Japanese thing, but the other part of it, they got like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't Japanese. They got respect. I ain't Japanese. You know
and that's true. And that's what I'm trying to say. And that's where you have to stand your ground. And that's why I say about being a foreign national. It's different than being a Gaijin. A Gaijin, somebody that comes in and doesn't really obey the rules. And
right.
They want to do their own thing all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Foreign national is, no, you respect the culture you're in, but you're there for the exchange. Like, this is what, you know, I'm this person. I'm not gonna compromise these values just to fit in. I'm not trying to fit in. I'm not trying, you know, no, it ain't like that.
And I feel like here with them having this homogenous mentality and this whole thing, they expect you to fit in 100% with them. Like, do it their way.
Well, they do and they don't. They do and they don't. Like I said, there's a lot of times where you can use the guy. This is why I say the Gaijin pass. And like I said, I don't call myself Gaijin. I never have, because like I said, I remember when the Gaijin were people over there, according to my relatives and everything. But like I've gotten out of so many things because when it's convenient for me, I ain't gonna lie. That's convenient.
I done tried to switch Gaijin a lot of times. I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and like I said, sometimes when it's convenient. I like I said, when I came in the store and I started speaking English, I'm like, I know everybody's gonna get out the way. I know what the reaction's gonna be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, I get out of stuff. I got out of doing overtime at school and stuff. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I was like, no, this is ridiculous. I mean, and my supervisor's like, no, you must do it. I was like, no, well, I'm gonna go talk to Kyo. I'm gonna go above you. A Japanese person can't do that shit. Can't do that shit. I'll go do that shit, and I'll make a scene. And they start, and they lose face. They're like, okay, all right. You know, or the Kyoto Center, he gonna see it my way. You know what I mean? You know, he ain't gonna see it your way, man.
You gotta pull that card.
But you gotta know when to do it. And like I said, it's a talent.
Use that shit.
Yeah. Yo, in closing, let me say this: when you go to Ghana or Nigeria, when you go over there, like I said, the main thing you gotta remember is, and this is in any of these developing countries, the people that you see on the Kankochi, the tourist area, it's a tourist trap. Don't conflate them with the real people. Number one, when you get, like I said, I don't know who you're going with. Who you going with?
I'm going with a Nigerian. He owns a club.
There you go. Yeah, okay. Now that's the only way to go to places that so-called developing countries. And the fact that when they look at you, you're gonna look like you're the people, so you ain't gonna stand out. When you go there, man, he's gonna put you D. If you that cool with him and you can trust this brother, yeah. And I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure you've already established that if you're gonna go out the country with this cat.
Hell yeah.
If that's established, he's your brother like that, yo, you're gonna have the best time of your life. He gonna put you down. Oh, you might get a wife out there, B. I don't know if you're married. I don't know your marital status, because they're gonna treat you like a king, and they're gonna be trying to hook up with you.
I'm gonna be hooked up. We're gonna hook up.
They're gonna be trying to hook up. You know what I'm saying? But but the main thing is, when you're on, if you stay at a hotel, if you're in those tourist areas, you're gonna it's gonna happen to a degree. But I said the main thing you do, man, is get a step back. The same thing, because they're kind of like that too. Like the Japanese, like I said, look at them, and with that blank face, like you don't know what's going on
at all. Yeah,
keep them explaining. Keep them explaining. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you give them some money today, make sure they understand you ain't getting them tomorrow.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You know what's up.
When I left Gambia, I was in Gambia. When I left there, I was getting all of that. By the time I left the hotel, when I left there, I remember these cats, like I said, these niggas be begging money. They're desperate. Yo, these motherfuckers came on the day I was leaving. They came and knocked at my door. We came for your bags. took my bags. I didn't have to request. You know, you have to request. They took my bags. I got to the taxi, and I was trying to give them. They was like, "Nah, man, no, we don't. Nah." We don't. And they was like, and the dude, the oldest guy, he said, "Brother, I was there like 3 weeks." He was like, "Brother, we ain't never met. Nobody ever came to the hotel like you before." And he was like, "Not only did you," he said, "because you sat there and talked to us all the time. You wanted to spend time with us."
Yeah, yeah.
And you treated us like a brother. We ain't never met no one like you before. And he said, before you, he said none of the guests ever, they just treated us like the help. They treated us like niggas, you know what I mean? And he said, and I remember when I was leaving, I seen some white dude talking to the sitting down talking to him. And I said, no, but he said, no, that never happened before. He said, I've been here like 15 years. That ain't never happened. He saw you doing it.
Damn. You've
changed it around here, Mom. He was like, nah. And the taxi dude was looking at it like, you ain't gonna take no money from him?
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Like, what did this nigga do? And so when we got to the airport, he didn't want to take no money.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And I gave him some money though. I was like, nah, brother. I gave him some money. You know, because you go to a developing country, you got. To them, you rich. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just say how much money you got to give, and you don't drive yourself to the poorhouse.
Yeah, I mean, it's out of the love, but they like to abuse that too. So I get what you're saying.
Because it's a hustle. It's a hustle. You know what time it is. Another thing you want to do is bring a lot of instead of giving them, bring like cheap T-shirts and shit like that. Shit that says "Made in Japan," "Made in America."
Okay.
Real cheap shit. When I was like, I used to live in Dominican Republic. And so I had a T-shirt for everybody. I had the whole town was like New York shirts, them cheap ass ones. Them $2 you can get like 50 for whatever. You go to them shops. If you know them, you get a whole bunch of them. Bring them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
bring them, and then because then you instead of handing money out, you be handing them niggas out, and it'll cut. Ain't gonna knock it. Yeah, bring more than one thing though, because you can't give everybody the same thing. That shit will cost you fucking $15 and it's gonna satisfy like 50 niggas.
Yeah, damn.
You know what I'm saying? These are things that you don't know until you go there and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah. It's like that. Like I said, you go there, you're gonna see it. But like the fact that you look like you could be Nigerian, that's gonna save you a lot though.
Yeah,
keep your mouth shut. Yeah.
I'm gonna fit in, so it's all good.
But you ain't gonna fit in as much as you think. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fit in long as you. Of course
not. Facial wise, when I get to speaking and start, going on this whole.
Just the way you move. Just the way you move.
I'm going over there to DJ too. I'm gonna be out there DJing as well. So, yeah.
But that part is good. That's when you want to be American. You want to be. Everybody know who the best DJs are.
Show them what's up. So,
yeah.
Nah, I mean, it's gonna be a good experience and a totally different, big contrast from Japan. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. I need that experience. I need to get out of Japan because I'm here with it. After yesterday, that blew me up, made me want to leave like tomorrow. God damn it, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna be out November.
November, you out?
I'm coming back. I'm gonna come back, but I need a long breathe. I need to breathe.
Good. That's good for you. And when you leave and come back, now you have this. When you come back and you're gonna walk in the door with this shit, especially if you have a different surrounding, Japanese never met you, they ain't gonna know. They ain't gonna know how to deal with you.
Right.
All to your advantage.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
Yo, let me ask you, brother. Your DJ. Well, where you DJing at? Or no? What kind of music? What you spin? What do you spin?
My last residency was in Roppongi. It was a club called Black Horse. But we was closing down before coronavirus. We was closing down anyway. The club been open for 20 years. But
what's the name of it?
It was called Black Horse. It used to be called 911. It was called 911. Then he changed to Black Horse. 911. That's when it was real popular. Then Black Horse, he switched it over like a couple years, like maybe I want to say like 10 years. And then it became Black Horse, and then we closed down in April. We was closed down anyway. We was supposed to move to a different. The owner was opening up a new spot in Shibuya, but then the coronavirus happened, so it closed down indefinitely. You know what I mean? He couldn't get the investment money. So now I'm just DJing all over different places, from the military base to clubs in Shibuya,
clubs are rocking though.
Yeah, they open. They ain't as hyped as they used to be, but they open. You know what I mean?
Okay.
People coming. People, you know what I mean? People come. It's slowly but surely going up. You know what I mean? If no other crazy thing happened, then I say by the beginning of the next year, it'll probably be back the same. If nothing else crazy happened, but it's slow. It's still slow, but it's all right.
I got one other question. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of dudes get put off with this, man. You DJ in America too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I got more experience here though, because I DJ when I left college. I came here right after I left college.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. But what I want to say is there are black people in America that respect you as a DJ. Right? You know what I'm getting at, right? Because there's a lot of clown niggas that come over here. I ain't had niggas say they're DJs, and I'm like, nigga, you ain't never DJed nowhere in no stage with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm 10 minutes off of doing what you're doing. You know
I see what you're saying.
Sometimes the level, but Tokyo again is a little bit higher level.
Yeah. Well, me, you can go on my page, you know, and see what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a turntablist. I'm a turntablist. Like I do, like I got a craft. I ain't one of these like people just like, you know what I'm saying, getting on a little controller, just having fun. No, this is my craft. It's my art. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
When you say you have a crowd, you mean you have a crowd that follows you from place to place.
I mean, like, it's my craft, like DJing. Yeah, okay. I'm a turntable.
Your craft. Okay.
Yeah, it's my art. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I do this. I do competitions, all of that. Like, that's what I do. It ain't for play. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, and competitions is great, but how about rocking a party though?
Yeah, rocking party, man.
Okay, I don't want to insult you, but I would never ask these questions if we were in the States.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, I'll be going places.
I like the fact that you ask questions because it shows that you got some type of respect for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because the DJ is God of the party. But niggas now, I DJ, I'm a DJ, I'm an MC. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up.
They play whatever, and they don't watch the crowd. They don't do none of that. Nah. They don't play for the people. I understand. That's what I'm saying. For me, I'm a student of the game. I'm always a student of the game first. I've been learning. I'm still learning. You know what I mean? All of that.
I be calling niggas human jukeboxes.
Right.
Like, you're a human jukebox, and you just playing records, nigga. You ain't.
That's it.
Playing a record and smoking a cigarette. That's not a DJ, nigga. I'm talking about DEEJAY. It's a verb. You know what I'm saying? To DJ, motherfucker. Like you're actively doing.
My Facebook. I play so many different genres and stuff, though. So that's what I do. That's what I do.
I'm gonna definitely check out what you do.
So let me know. I'll come out your way and spend some time. You know what I'm saying? Let me know.
Oh, see now we talking. That's what I'm saying. I get
see what's up out there.
If I get a venue and get enough people that are, pay to make it worth your while, we can talk about those. Because I got a whole. Now that Nagoya in Osaka, my peoples are from Osaka.
Okay.
For example, we got a kitchen car. We bought a kitchen,
a word.
You know a kitchen car. Yeah, so we
food truck.
Yeah, food truck. Yeah, so we be having food truck. We got one on Halloween. We got food truck parties and shit. So this next one, we got there's at least 30 people already signed up. 30 Japanese people. So the non-Japanese people are going to show up.
Yeah.
The last two were pretty off. The last one was really off the chain. So niggas is still not really coming out yet. So people are like, we want to come out.
Yo, so I got this party that I've been doing on Sundays, like every 2 Sundays, in Azerbaijan, like near Roppongi. It's called Sunday Cookout.
All right.
And it's basically, you from America, you black, you being black, you see more of black African, black American. So if you've been to a black cookout, you know the type of music we play, like the funk, the soul. You know what I mean? Yeah. We play that type of music, and people been really coming out to this. It's been feeling like a real cookout back home. You know what I'm saying? It's been crazy.
So you playing a couple, you playing the old school to the new school.
All of that, the funk, all the line dances, the funk, the soul. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff.
Son, you might get me on.
And the thing about it is in have you heard of the Soul Food House? So you haven't been to Tokyo?
Yo, I ain't been to Tokyo in 15 years, man.
So Soul Food House is a restaurant owned by a black couple from Mississippi.
Okay.
And they cook soul food, chicken and waffles, macaroni and cheese, just like your mama used to make it,
authentic.
They from the South, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They've been on Netflix and all of that. They were just featured on. So Pharrell and Jay-Z Pharrell Williams and Jay-Z got this video called got a song called Entrepreneur, where he shout out all different black entrepreneurs around the world. They was featured in the video. They was featured in the video.
I ain't heard
Pharrell Williams and Jay-Z video.
Yeah,
so
it's
it's legit. It's legit. So called Soulful House, and it's if you even I seen the link called Soulful House. So yeah, if you ever make your way out here to Tokyo, I'm gonna be gone if you do decide to come out here. If you do by the time, but if you don't,
nah, maybe not, man. Like, I gotta, I guess so. November, right. Now, I was supposed to go out there a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't.
Word,
yeah, I didn't go. If you
ever happen to come out here, let me know, bro. So like that joint right there, we got the next one is this Sunday. It's like we got chicken waffles, fried chicken, macaroni.
Oh, stop.
Everybody line dancing, everybody line. It's just like back home, and it's in the African American community is coming out and supporting. You know what I mean? Like,
oh,
it's
hell yeah!
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's feel like it's the closest thing to home, bro. Like, so and we've been doing that. It's the fourth one.
We want to get something like that in Osaka.
See, so we can take this to Osaka. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see the video. I'm gonna see in the video how it is, so you can see how it is. You know what I mean? You're like, oh wow. Like, all
right. And you already said it because I was gonna be like, after you said you're probably gonna come back. Yeah, after you clear your mind, I just want to make it so.
I'm definitely coming back. I done made too many sacrifices. Now you giving me this knowledge. I know how to prepare myself when I come back, so they'll be all worth the while.
All right. So hopefully, like I said, we're gonna see each other in person. You giving me more of a reason to go up to Tokyo. I definitely want to experience that.
For sure.
At this point, I'll be like.
You know, you be dancing, you know what I'm saying? Like, man. But man, I really appreciate this conversation. You know, like, let me know when this book drop. I'm gonna support. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna use it.
All right, brother. And we'll just keep in touch. Just keep in touch, man. And
Let's stay. I got you on Facebook. I don't know we friends. I'm gonna add you anyway. And I'm Let's just stay in touch. Let's stay in touch, my brother. Appreciate you.
All right, love the brother, man. We're gonna do this. All right, man. Out, bro.
Peace.
All right, peace. So that's the brother Alvin. I don't know his DJ name, but really seems like real people. Man, I can't stress how happy, how relieved I am to meet a brother of that caliber. Not to mention, he sounds like a real DJ. You know what I'm saying? I ain't met some real, like I said, some human jukeboxes. It's the human jukebox. You know, I'm some real whack brothers, man. This Soul Food House sounds like something that we want to get into. We know, as most of you know, we rock Afro-Asiatic, so hopefully we can get something like that kicking in Osaka, if and Nagoya in the future, because Nagoya is way behind. But we've been on here a lot longer than I thought I was going to be. I want to thank everybody for showing up. If you've been with us for this long, I think the conversation was that valuable. It was loaded with gems. Please stay tuned for my book, Modern Japan Decoded. I don't even think I told homeboy the name of Alvin the name of the book, but it's Modern Japan Decoded, and we're gonna see you on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Afroasiatic.jp, or get with me, Taquan Amaru @gmail.com, or the book that's already out, that's sweeping, that Guy Kokujin the Story. Guy Kokujin the Story .com. Yeah, Guy Kokujin the Story is Guy Kokujin -thestory.com. All, of course, it's all one word. Check out the book, man. Check it out. Okay. Other than that, stay black. You know what I mean? We out. One.